Namaste and welcome to another episode of Whisper of Wisdom, a podcast by Prabodhalaya, where we pause, reflect, and reconnect with what truly matters. I'm Prabodh, and in today's episode, we are exploring something that feels increasingly rare in our modern lives: stillness. Stillness is often misunderstood. People associate it with laziness, emptiness, or even boredom. But in the deeper traditions of yoga and meditation, stillness is not absence. It is a presence, a living awareness, a sacred pause. Today's episode is titled The Role of Stillness in Inner Clarity. Because without stillness, we can't hear ourselves. And without hearing ourselves, we can't live with truth. Let's take a moment to breathe together. Inhale softly. Exhale softly. That's it. That's the doorway. Let's walk through it together. We live in a world that constantly moves. Constant notifications, constant tasks, even our thoughts race. But have you noticed? The more noise there is outside and inside, the harder it becomes to think clearly, to feel centered, to know what is real. Stillness is not about stopping life, it's about creating space. Space to listen, to see what lies beneath the surface. Clarity does not come when we try to force it, it comes when we make room for it. Like muddy water settling, clarity reveals itself when we stop stirring. Let's clarify one thing. Stillness does not mean doing nothing. It does not mean you sit cross legged on a mountain for hours. Stillness can happen in a single breath. It can happen in the quiet pause between two accents. It can be a moment when you are walking mindfully, or when you turn off your phone and simply stare out of the window. Stillness is not the absence of motion, my friends. It's the absence of mental noise. It's a conscious return to the now, without judgment, without chasing, without resisting. Clarity is your natural state. Think of a calm lake or a pond. When undisturbed, it reflects everything clearly. But when disturbed, everything becomes distorted. Your mind is the same. When the internal chatter is constant, we lose connection with our inner wisdom. We mistake urgency for importance. We confuse busyness with purpose. Stillness invites us back to truth. It allows us to ask, what am I really feeling? What do I truly need right now? What is mine to carry? And what can I let go of? These answers don't arise in chaos. They come in silence. Let me offer you a simple, practical way to welcome stillness into your day. You don't need any special setting, just a moment of intention. Let's try this now. Sit comfortably or stand wherever you are. Close your eyes if that feels safe. Take a slow inhale and a long exhale. Bring your attention to the space between thoughts. It might be difficult, but please try. Notice you are not chasing anything, you are just being. That's it. Even this 1 minute of quiet, if practiced often, can shift your entire relationship with life. Stillness is where intuition lives. It's where clarity arises not from logic but from deeper knowing. You don't have to escape your life to find clarity. You simply have to pause within it. At Prabodhalaya, we say wellness is an inward journey, and stillness is one of its most sacred companions. When you learn to be with yourself in quiet, without fear or judgment, you return to a state of inner wholeness. That's the real gift. So, Here is your invitation today. Find 2 or 3 minutes of stillness just for you. Not for performance, not for progress, just to be. Breathe, observe, rest in that still space. You don't need to fix anything. You just need to meet yourself honestly, gently, quietly. Thank you for joining me in this episode of Whisper of Wisdom. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to share it with someone who might be needing a pause, a breath, a moment of stillness in their day. You can find more offerings, reflections, and practices at prabodhalaya.com. And don't forget to subscribe for weekly nourishment for the mind, body, and soul. Until next time, stay present, stay kind, honor the silence that holds the truth, and remember, peace resides within you.